If your 2-year-old suddenly fights bedtime, wakes up at night, or shows up in your bed like a sleepover you haven't agreed to, welcome to age 2. And today I'm breaking down 7 very common sleep struggles at age 2 and how to respond gently without turning bedtime into a nightly battle. This is science-backed guidance, no scare tactics, no guilt, and no you'll ruin their sleep forever energy. And if this helps, please like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. If you enjoy simple science-backed parenting advice, check out my favorite books in the description below. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll explain which sleep issues actually need your attention and which ones you can stop stressing about. Sleep problem 1. Suddenly fighting bedtime. If bedtime used to be fine, and now it feels like a negotiation, a protest, or a small theatrical production, this is extremely common at age 2. At this age, toddlers are discovering autonomy, testing boundaries, realizing they have opinions, and bedtime is one of the few places they can exercise their powers. That doesn't mean your routine is broken, it means your child is developing. What helps? Consistency, not force. A predictable routine with a clear ending helps toddlers know what's coming. The key is not adding more steps when they resist. Instead of, okay, one more book, fine, one more song, try. We'll read this book and then it's sleep time. Calm, boring, repeated. And the takeaway? Bedtime resistance is usually about independence, not a sleep problem. Sleep problem 2. Late bedtimes make nights worse. This one is counterintuitive. Often parents think if I keep them up longer, they'll sleep better. But research on the circadian rhythm shows the opposite. Most 2-year-olds are biologically wired for a bedtime between 6:30 and 8 p.m. When bedtime gets too late, toddlers often become overtired, more restless, more likely to wake at night or early in the morning. What helps? Protecting bedtime, even if the nap was long. At age 2, naps often need to be capped. Bedtime needs to stay consistent. So the takeaway? Later bedtime usually leads to worse sleep, not better sleep. What time is your bedtime at the moment? Early, late, all over the place? You're not alone. Drop us a comment. Sleep problem number 3. The 2-year sleep regression. Yes, there really is a 2-year sleep regression. And no, it doesn't mean you've undone anything. Sleep regressions often show up during big developmental leaps, like when toddlers are learning language, processing emotions, becoming more aware of the world around them. What you might see is sudden night wakings, increased clinginess, resistance to sleep that wasn't there before. What helps? Holding routines steady while offering extra reassurance. This is not the time to overhaul sleep. It's the time to be boringly consistent. So the takeaway? Regressions are usually signs of development, not failure. Sleep problem 4. Separation anxiety at night. At age 2, children become much more aware of separation, which means bedtime can suddenly feel scary, even if it didn't before. This often happens alongside starting daycare, a new sibling, potty training, or other big changes in routine. What helps? Lots of connection during the day. Research shows that quality one-on-one time helps toddlers feel more secure at night. At bedtime, reassure them that you're nearby. Keep responses calm and predictable. Avoid sneaking away. A comfort object like a stuffed animal can also help bridge that gap. Takeaway? Nighttime fears often reflect daytime needs for connection. If separation anxiety is hitting you hard lately, drop us a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe if this type of content is useful. Sleep problem 5. Nightmares versus night terrors. These often get mixed up, but they're different. Nightmares, your child wakes fully. They're very upset. They can be comforted. Night terrors, your child seems awake but isn't. They're inconsolable. They usually don't remember it. Night terrors are often linked to overtiredness, stress, and illness. What can help? For nightmares, comfort, reassurance, and daytime conversations. For night terrors, don't try to wake them up. Stay nearby and keep them safe. So the takeaway? Most night fears are normal and not a sign of emotional damage. Sleep problem 6. Coming into your bed at night. This one is exhausting, especially if it's happening nightly. At age 2, many toddlers still seek comfort at night, struggle with transitions. If your child is still in a crib, staying there quite often helps this phase. If they're in a bed, consistency matters more than perfection. What helps? Decide ahead of time how you respond every night and stick to it every night. Not angrily, not dramatically, just predictably. So the takeaway? Night wandering is about reassurance, not bad habits. Sleep problem number 7. Snoring or very poor sleep quality. Most sleep issues at age 2 are behavioral and developmental. But there are a few things worth checking. Occasional snoring, especially with a cold, is usually nothing. But regular snoring, gasping, or extreme daytime tiredness can be a sign of something medical. What helps? Trust your instincts and speak to a professional if something feels off. Takeaway? Most sleep struggles are normal, but some do deserve medical input. So here comes a summary. What should you worry about and what shouldn't you? Big picture? Very normal at age 2, bedtime resistance, night wakings, separation anxiety, regressions. Worth checking: persistent snoring, extreme sleep deprivation, signs your child never seems rested. And if you remember one thing, let it be your toddler's sleep doesn't need to be perfect to be healthy. If this video helped you feel a little more grounded around sleep at age 2, that matters. Tell me in the comments, what are you struggling with most at the moment? And if this helped, please like and subscribe and share with another parent. You're not failing, you're parenting a 2-year-old, and that is a lot.